Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Paige and in this video I'm gonna be reacting to quite a few comebacks because apparently everybody is coming back during the summer, with the specific ones that I'm gonna be reacting to in this video being Stray Kids' God's Menu, D1CE-Draw, Victon-Mayday, and Weki Meki-OOPSY. I'm gonna be reacting to more comebacks in another video, but yeah. First of all, I just want to say how stupid the concept of Stray Kids' God's Menu is, and yet I fucking love it. So I really hope I'm gonna love the song, and I think I'm gonna love it from the things I've heard about it. I think I'm gonna love it, but I guess there's one way to find out, so let's get into the reaction. Starting off with Stray Kids in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, it's definitely a hard-hitting one. Does he have a different colored eyes? I think he does. Ooh, I like Felix's look. This is such a silly concept, but they're doing it so well. I love it. Oh, this part sounds really good. The vocals are so good. Yeah, definitely on first listen it sounds like a complete mess. But that's to be expected. It matters how it feels on second or even third listen. I love his hair in this music video. I think this is his era. Okay, on first listen, I can definitely tell that I love the singing parts already. The rougher, harder hitting parts in which there's a lot of rapping, I don't know how I feel about them on the first listen. I don't think I really like them. Like, they're very rough, it's exactly like I expected, but they don't feel like they're gonna be that satisfying after like the third or fourth listen. But I guess we'll see. Who the hell are those girls? I definitely like that it's still the Stray Kids style, because I've seen some people complain about Stray Kids not having mainstream appealing music, and that that meaning that they're not gonna get big ever. And what I want to say to those people who complain about that is, nobody's forcing you to listen to Stray Kids. What I like about Stray Kids is that they are so different from the generic K-pop group. Their music is so different, and they do the kind of music that they enjoy. That's what's so great about them. Like, I don't understand the people who complain about them not having generic music. There are plenty of groups who do generic music that is still really good. So go listen to them. Don't complain about Stray Kids not appealing to you. I don't know, it just pisses me off, because the thing that I hate about K-pop groups the most is them switching their sound to some generic thing that doesn't really appeal to me. Like, that's what happened to BTS in my opinion. And even though I still, I guess, like some of their music, even now, their music used to be is so much better, and it was so much more my thing. I feel like their older music was appealing to my soul. Well, their current music, I guess I still like some songs. Like I still ended up liking Black Swan, On, and Suga's interlude. But it's so much more mainstream and generic, and it's mainstream. I don't like that it's mainstream. But with Stray Kids' music, it's so unique, and I love that about them. And on top of being so unique, they have really relatable lyrics that actually help you out with, like, for example, with Side Effects, helped me out with my mental health quite a lot, actually. At that time, I think I was having trouble thinking whether I wanted to keep doing the YouTube channel and everything, or whether I would be better off going to university and everything. And I think that the song was kind of about feeling stressed about whether the choice you made in life was correct. And the song kind of helped me out, not feeling worried about it. And on top of everything, and on top of all this, their music is so hard-hitting, which is my favorite kind of K-pop song. So they're like everything I love about boy groups. I think I can definitely say that they're my favorite boy group right now. Like, there are other groups like ATEEZ and Ace and NCT who are not that far behind, but I think Stray Kids are definitely officially my favorite boy group. While for girl groups, I'd say it's gonna be Dreamcatcher, but G-Idol is a very close behind. And there might be some other group that I'm just forgetting at the moment, but hey. So yeah, we're gonna listen to this song one more time before I say my final opinion about it. So let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Also, I'm sorry about the noise in the background. It's raining right now, so you might hear some rain in the background. Okay, Changbin's rapping here is definitely satisfying. I love these vocal parts, actually. I'm surprised that I enjoy the vocal parts more. But they sound kind of like so much better, and I already love them on the first listen. But for the song overall, it's most likely gonna take me like 3 or 4 listens to really get into it. That's how it was for Side Effects. But this is honestly the weirdest concept for a music video I've ever seen. I just love Felix's look. Am I supposed to know who these girls are? Is this some kind of a spoiler for a future JYP girl group? Because they feel weirdly placed inside a music video, I don't know. Yeah, definitely am into the song. But it's hard because with a song like this, it's gonna be at its best at like the 5th or 6th listen. So it's gonna be hard for me to rate it right now. And please somebody tell me, who the hell are those girls? Should I know? Okay, I'm not gonna watch this ending part. Okay, so again, sorry about the rain. I don't know how loud it's gonna be on the video, but it's not that loud right now, but it's definitely noticeable. So, how I feel about the song? I think I would put it on second place, right after Side Effects, in terms of how rough and hard-hitting it is. Or actually, no, it's not gonna be on second place. It's actually gonna be on fourth place. First it's Side Effects, then it's District 9, no, next is Double Knot, 3 at the third, I would put District 9, and this is gonna be the fourth. So it's definitely up there in terms of hard-hitting sound, but this one has more of a melody that combines the rougher parts together, which I kind of like. And as you saw, even on the first listen, I already was into the vocal parts. I needed a little bit of a to see how the song goes before I really got into the rap parts, and I feel like after like one more listen, I'm really gonna be into the song and probably would say that it's a 15 out of 10. But right now, I think I'm gonna put it at a 9.8 out of 10 personally, because I like this song. I like the rough sound. I really like that fact that it's still a rough sound and they didn't go in a generic direction or anything. I love how weird and out of nowhere this concept is. Like, who the hell thought being cooks would be a really interesting concept for a K-pop music video? Although it feels more like it's a race car concept or whatever. I don't know how to call it, but it's more that rather than specifically cooks. I don't know. Yeah, this is actually really cool. And yeah, as I said, personally it's gonna be a 9.8 out of 10. Well, objectively, honestly, I'm gonna give it a straight up 10 out of 10, because even after like one or two more listens, I'm really gonna be into this song because I already like it. But with this kind of song, it just takes a while, and I'm rating the songs on how I feel about them right now. And right now, I like it, but it didn't quite manage to beat Double Knot or Side Effects or Miro as my favorite Stray Kids song, but it's definitely up there. And as I said, after a few more listens, it's gonna be so much better. But yeah, I guess let's move on to the next reaction, because there's gonna be so many groups that I have to react to today. And the next one is D1CE-Draw You. And D1CE, for those of you who don't know, it's a group from the same company as Dreamcatcher. At least I think Happy Face, which is the company of D1CE and Dreamcatcher, has subsidiaries. I think they have, I'm not sure. I know there was some information about it before, but I don't know if that's the case now. And Dreamcatcher is its one subsidiary, and D1CE has another subsidiary for them. I don't know if that's the case really, but that's how I think it is. I don't know. And they debuted, I think, last year. It was, I think I was very early in my reaction. I think it's like episode 7 or 10 or something that I reacted to their debut. And I honestly kind of liked it. It definitely grew on me more after a while. The biggest problem or annoyance, a little bit of an annoyance I had with the song was the rapper being kind of a little bit of an annoying voice. But I've definitely grown to like it. It's just that kind of voice that at first might throw you off or annoy you a little bit, but after a while it gets better. So I'm curious what they're gonna go with for this song, because from the thumbnail it looks like it's gonna be a more softer sound. So I don't know. Let's get into it and find out in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, definitely feels like a softer concept. Wait, wasn't that the rapper? But the thing is, I don't think they were really successful with their debut. So imagine if their boy group succeeds at being softer boy group, while Dreamcatcher didn't succeed as a softer girl group and went into a hard girl crush concept. And I gotta say, this song actually sounds good. That hair is not it though. Should have went for a different haircut. Yeah, this song is not my thing, really. It's too balladish, like too slow. It's still not a ballad, but it's definitely going in that direction. I much prefer their debut, if I gotta be honest. But seeing that this is a mini album, there are gonna be probably other songs which I'm gonna react to eventually, but I'm still backlogged from like 2 months ago, so it's gonna take a while to get to the songs of this mini album, especially because I'm doing also requests by you guys, which I haven't done in a month, I think, and I have to get to that. Ooh, that high note. Okay. I'm honestly curious whether they're gonna find more success with this sound, because I don't think they really did with their debut. I personally actually like the song, even though I ended up loving it much more afterwards, like after I listened to it more than my reaction. But I don't think they really got successful with it. So I wonder if they're gonna get a bit more success with this one. I don't know. I kind of hope they don't, because I don't want them to switch to this sound, because this is much more generic and it's definitely in the direction that I don't like. It's going in the direction of like I guess this song reminds me a little bit of New West. Not much, but I think like one of their most recent comeback that I reacted to. It definitely reminds me of that one, and I don't want to hear that from the ones. You could say that this maybe is a bit more it stands out more from the current batch of K-pop boy groups than their debut song, but I don't know, maybe it's selfish to think like this, but I just prefer the debut song more, and I want them to stick with that sound. But I guess there are at this point way too many boy groups going for the hard-hitting rap-heavy K-pop songs. I don't know, because there's MCND, Ace, Stray Kids, NCT, 80s, The Ones, and probably there are a bunch more that I'm forgetting right now. I don't know, there's a lot of them. For somebody who is into those kinds of songs, it's like a fucking paradise, but yeah, I don't know how many of them do end up being successful. But yeah, let's listen to this one more time before I say my final thoughts about it. So let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. I like the guitar here in the beginning, and the sound in general of the song is not bad. I even kind of like it, as I said during the reaction. The song is by no means bad, but I'm just personally much more of a fan of the harder hitting songs. So I always have a bias towards those songs. Also love how it's a very simple set, but I've made it very colorful and very pretty to watch. And I gotta say, I don't know if I really noticed really good vocals during their debut song reaction, but damn, they're actually killing it. Like, I don't think I really noticed their vocals during their debut song, but in this one, it's so good. It could have been interesting if that girl was one of the Dreamcatcher members. Okay, so yeah, as I said, this song is actually pretty good, which is why I'm actually going to give it a pretty high score. I think it's going to be on par with Stray Kids, because there's only like one thing that I'd say it's kind of bad about the song, or just that I personally don't enjoy, that being the rapping. And I guess it's because, first of all, personally I don't like slow rapping in songs, especially in slower songs, so that's kind of a turn off for me, because it almost never sounds good. And there's also the fact that his voice is still kind of, I don't want to say annoying because that's too harsh, but it stands out in a bad way, I guess. I guess it's similar to Peño from B2B. His voice kind of reminds me of his, but it's definitely not as standout and annoying, for lack of a better term, as Peño's, because at least in this case this guy raps in Korean, which definitely lowers the level of annoyance a little bit, because Peño most of the time rapped in English, and not only his voice stood out because it's a very unique voice, but also because he would rap in English. Yeah, that's kind of like the only bad thing about the song. Otherwise, it's a really good song. The vocals in this one are flawless in my opinion. And even though it's a very obvious, or kind of obvious, low budget music video, that like there's not much going on, it's like one set that they keep reusing, I still think it's a pretty good music video, because they've managed to make that one set very pretty to look at, and there's variety of colors and everything, and I enjoy that. The only lacking part I'd say is a little bit of the outfits being kind of boring, but I don't know. So yeah, because of that, I'm gonna give this song 9.8 out of 10. I feel like if you're into this specific kind of music, of like a very kind of middle of the road in terms of speed, leaning towards ballads kind of K-pop songs, I think this is a really good song for you. But it's just not what I am personally into, so it's not my favorite thing, but I still recognize it's a good song. Which is why, objectively, I'm actually going to give it, again, similarly to Stray Kids' song, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10, because it's a good song. And I feel like most people are not going to care about details or anything, and if they know about this song, they're really going to enjoy it. So yeah, let's move on to the next song of this video, that being Victon's Mayday. And if I remember correctly, the last song from Victon that I reacted to was Howling. Was that the name of it? I don't really remember how it sounded, but I think I liked it. But it wasn't really anything that really blew me away and demanded me to listen to it. But I guess I'm just also not really super into Victon anyway. I haven't been sucked into them as a group, so there's that. I guess let's get into this one to see where I'm gonna like it in 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, it's that place again. How many K-pop groups have recorded music videos there? I'm pretty sure this is the place where Stray Kids' elevator was shot. Oh, what the hell? I guess that is a really cool place to shoot a music video at. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I'm already kind of impressed if I gotta be honest. Just don't disappoint me. I don't want to be too preemptive, but I think I like this more than Howling already. Ooh, this hits hard. I love it.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. Answer me now. Good day, good. SOS, SOS. Hold up.
What's with that girl with the blue dress? Ooh, that bass hits hard. I love it. In this song, Victon is giving me a little bit of a Pentagon vibes, especially with Pentagon's most recent comeback. I feel like this song could have had a little bit of a rougher sound, but honestly, I still like it the way it is. That's pretty much kind of like my only complaint about the song. Ooh. Ooh, I love how the music video stops and slows down. That really amplifies the hard hittingness of the instrumental. I actually really like this music video. Out of the three so far, I think this might be my favorite. Okay, so I was hoping that I was actually gonna like this one. I really was praying that I was really going to be into this, because again, from the little that I remember from the last song, I knew I liked it, but it wasn't like an instant hit kind of song that really instantly draws you in. But this one is. It still could be a little bit better, and it could be a little bit more rough around the edges, with a little bit of a rougher instrumental and sound. It's right now it's a little bit too polished, but honestly, I'll take what I can get, and I think I can safely say that I like this one. Right from the beginning, I felt that it was gonna be a very good song. I was just a little bit worried that it wasn't gonna deliver on the chorus, but I think it did. And again, I think a little bit of a rougher sound would definitely spiced it up a little bit more, but for what it is, I actually like it quite a lot. So yeah, let's listen to it one more time in 3, 2, 1. I guess that's where he fell from through that space rift or whatever. I still don't understand who the hell is this lady with a blue dress. Yeah, here this beginning part of the song has a little bit of a tiny bit rougher sound, or at least has something instrumental to spice it up a little. I don't know what that is, but those beats in the background I really like. And this part here is actually surprisingly hard hitting. But from this part onwards, it kind of loses that little spice. I don't know what else to call it. And it's not really anything major. It's just a tiny bit about the song that I don't like that happens. But it's still a good song.
흐려진 잔상이 눈앞에 다 내려놨을 때 무심코 느껴버린 hysteria. Such a beautiful destroyer. 희미해진 light, 좁아지는 sight. 난 길을 잃었나 봐. 아무리 불러도 내겐 닿지 않아. 이 폭풍 속에 날 놓지 마.
I love the way he pulls his hands when he sings the high note here. Oh, this ending part is so good. Okay, so I mean, I already said what I feel about how I feel about the song. I definitely am much more into it than Hauling. I still liked Hauling. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. The reaction was quite a while ago, and at this point, I've done like 250 episodes. So that's what, like 1,000 K-pop songs. You cannot expect me to remember my reaction to it. But I'm pretty sure I liked it. But definitely, I'm much more into this one. Even on first and second listen, I'm much more into this one. And as I said, I think this one could be just a teeny tiny bit. It's just a teeny tiny bit too polished, and I would have liked it to be a little more rough around the edges. But for what it is, I love this song. It's hard hitting. It has a decently interesting music video, even though it's kind of middle of the road in terms of budget, which I cannot blame them. They're not the biggest group in K-pop. So I'm honestly satisfied with this. But there's something weird about this song, about the rating that I'm gonna give this one, because this song kind of feels like an 8.8 out of 10 in a weird way. I don't know, it just feels like it should be an 8.8. But I guess I've kind of inflated my scores a little bit too much towards the 10s. So because of that, even though I feel like it should be an 8.8, even though there isn't really anything bad about this song, I'm actually gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because I don't really see anything bad about this song. It's satisfying, it's surprisingly hard-hitting. I did not expect it to be this hard-hitting. And it's just a good song overall. Like, what else can I say about this song? So that's gonna be the same actually for the objective score. I think it's a really good song, and I like that it still doesn't stray away from the Victon sound, which I don't really have much of a grasp on, but from what I remember from the last song, it doesn't feel like it's that far from it in terms of sound and everything. So yeah, personally it's gonna be a 10 out of 10, and that's gonna be the case for the objective score too. Okay, this one actually ended up being a really good one, just as I was hoping. So now let's finish off this video by checking out Weki Meki's Oopsy, and I'm really hoping that this is gonna be better than Dazzle, because I like Dazzle, but I was disappointed because it didn't surpass Tiki Taka or Picky Picky, because those two songs are my favorite, I'd say. Definitely Picky Picky is the best Weki Meki song. And for those of you who are checking out this video because of my Astro reactions, I'm gonna be eventually reacting to all Weki Meki B-sides because I want to see whether their B-sides are just as good as Astro's. But first I have to finish all my all Astro albums, and also have to do some requests which have been requested to me a long time ago at this point of K-pop songs, and I also have to check out all the B-sides of all recent comebacks, so it's gonna take a while to get to that. So I hope you're gonna be patient. But now let's get into this song and let's see what I'm gonna love it. I'm hoping that I will. So let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I already feel the infectious instrumental. Is that Yeojun? I should learn their names, because they're actually a very visually distinct group. Like, I think the members stand out from each other quite easily. Okay, I really don't know about this one. I really think the instrumental is very catchy, but I feel like this one is even less. I don't want to say worse, but it's kind of even worse than Dazzle Me. But still, this is the first listen. I'm gonna check it out one more time, so don't focus on anything I say right now. Also, was Yojong singing in this song and not rapping? Who the hell is she? She's for some reason standing out so much in this one. Yeah, the instrumental is really catchy. I guess maybe I should stop measuring it against their like best song. Why did they use these darker, more fashionable looking outfits so little? They're actually the better outfits than the blue ones. The blue ones look kind of cheap and low budgeted. I don't know. That's one of the reasons why I kind of didn't really like this music video. I mean, it's not like Piki Piki or Tiki Taka are that high budget. But this one kind of, I think this might be their lowest budget or cheapest looking music video. I don't know if that's the case. I know it might seem harsh right now. I'm sorry about that. I don't mean to be harsh. I'm just saying what I think right now. But yeah, let's get into it one more time before I say my final thoughts about this song. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, maybe it's just my taste in clothes, but these outfits just don't look good to me. Holy hell, Yoo-jung is so pretty. Okay, I think I recognize this member, but I can't remember how she looked with longer hair because she's obviously cut her hair. For this group, at this point, I know Doyoung and Yeojong by name. The rest, I can kind of tell some of them by their faces, but I have to learn their names. She also has a very distinct face. What the hell is rapping in this one? I definitely have to look into it. Wait, is this considered rapping or singing? I don't know. At this point, I don't know. Why did it look that much more expensive? Said so much more. What the hell? It looks so much better. It makes the music video look much more expensive. I don't know what was their thinking, honestly. I'm definitely noticing this member in this video. I don't think I've paid attention to her in other videos, but in this one she really stands out as really pretty. I mean, all the members are pretty, don't get me wrong. Okay, before we get into my thoughts about the song, again, I just want to reiterate what I said about the music video. I don't understand why the hell did they not use the more expensive and better looking outfits. Because the blue and white outfits just look cheaper. It looks like it's coming from a Nugu group, honestly, if I gotta be honest. It's bothering me. It's really bothering me because there are some shots with them in the more pretty outfits actually doing the choreography, and yet that shot is for like 1 second. Why is that the case? I don't understand that. Like, if you're gonna go out of your way to pay for expensive outfits, thus inflating the cost of your music video, why wouldn't you use them through the whole fucking music video? Like, I would understand if the whole video was with those outfits, but they had the other ones. I don't know, it's just bothering me. It's just kind of a waste of money. And considering that those blue and white outfits don't really look particularly good, at least no members, some look better than others in them, why wouldn't you, like, if it was at least only with those outfits, I wouldn't be so bothered, but the fact that they had them and didn't really use them, it's kind of bothering me. I don't know. But for the song, yeah, it's even less catchy than Dazzle Dazzle, which was less catchy than Tiki Taka, and it's honestly kind of disappointing because until Tiki Taka they were kind of getting better with each comeback, in my opinion, because I wasn't into them with their debut song I Don't Like Your Girlfriend, but I definitely got into it after a little bit. I got into them with La La La, which was better than I Don't Like Your Girlfriend, but it still wasn't really that amazing. The really best part of that song was the ending, I feel like. After that, I think they released Crush, but I don't remember, and I really like that song. Then I believe they released Picky Picky, which is their best song by far. I fucking love this song. It's probably top 5 of songs of 2018, because I'm pretty sure it was 2018. I don't know, though, correct me if I'm wrong. Then they released, actually it might have been 2019. Actually, yeah. Did I add it in my top 15 songs of 2019? I don't know. And then Tiki Taka was also, I'd say, at least on par with Picky Picky. Maybe not better, but it was on par. But then a few months ago they came back with Dazzle Dazzle, which I wasn't really all over it. It was definitely not a bad song, and definitely ever since I've grown to like it quite a lot. But I wasn't really into it when it first came out, and with this one again, it's even less interesting and catchy. I don't know, this one feels a bit too cheap and filler-ish. It's like, in a certain way, it feels like they were planning to have 2 comebacks this year, but decided to have a 3rd one, but didn't really have the funds and everything. So this one feels kind of cheaper in a certain way. I don't know why that's the case, but that's how I feel. So yeah, because of that, personally I'm gonna give this song an 8.2 out of 10, because it's still not a bad song, but it's probably my least favorite, just above I Don't Like Your Girlfriend. And even I Don't Like Your Girlfriend is kind of a little bit more interesting. While objectively, I think I'm gonna give it an 8.4 out of 10. I don't think even most people would disagree that this is not really their best song, and it's not really better than even Dazzle Dazzle. But yeah, if you like it, that's completely fine. You can still enjoy it. I still kind of like it, and I really like the fact that Yeojung was actually singing in this one, and not rapping. I don't know, it just kind of gives a bit of a... It's like something unique to this song, kind of, because I never really focused on whether she sung or rapped in the other song. I just know that she's the rapper, and I expect her to rap, and I noticed in this one that she was actually singing, so there's that. Yeah, it was still a good song, but it's just worse. It's kind of, now they're going kind of down, in my opinion, in terms of quality, but without reacting to B-sides and everything, I cannot say for sure, so expect me to react to this song again whenever I get to react to the B-sides of this album, if it is an album or not, I don't know. But yeah. And yeah, if you guys have any K-pop songs you want me to react to, make sure to comment them down below, and I'm gonna add them to my list, though I don't promise when I'm gonna get to your specific request, because I do have a lot of songs to react to, and especially with the recent at this point 1 month old K-pop wave, and now another wave of comebacks, I'm gonna be overloaded with albums and everything that I have to react to, so it might take a while to get to the specific request, but I'm gonna do my best to get to it eventually. So yeah, comment it down below. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Also check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't end up enjoying my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or subscribe star where you can pledge your support and help keep the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. And additionally, I just want to mention that all the money you decide to support me with are gonna go towards my transition fund, because if you're new to the channel or you just haven't noticed at this point, I'm actually transgender, but I haven't been able to transition because I still live with my parents and they're definitely not gonna accept me as trans. But I'm gonna be moving out in about 1 or 2 months. But even when I move out, I can't exactly afford it, even though my good friend Yuri has been helping me out. I just want to be more safe in that regard, that I have actually the money to afford it. So if you could help me out by donating, that would be greatly appreciated. But I don't want to guilt trip you into helping me out, so if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!